Hello, and welcome back everyone to Perisno. Well, I haven't said that in quite a long time. Okay guys, this is it. It is time to start another Perisno playthrough. And I don't really plan on talking for an eternity before we start, but there are a few things that I have to talk about. First thing is, what to expect in that playthrough. And the second thing is, maybe a few things about my previous Perisno playthrough. Okay, so let's just start with what you can expect in that playthrough. I just have to admit that I see people playing on easiest difficulty for 500, 600, 700 in-game days and just trading, just running from one town to another, making a fortune. I just have to admit that's boring as hell. I'm so sorry. So what you can expect here is a lot of fighting. I will probably never trade a single time. So I will never access any of the prizes and travel from town to town and try to make a fortune that way. I will instantly go into battle. Probably. Let's see about that. Let's see if that will work. So you can expect a lot of battles, no trading, and I thought about creating my own kingdom or maybe join the new faction in Perisno 0.9. There is a new faction and I thought about maybe joining that because that is a pretty weak faction because they only start with one single town and that's not very much. It could be a challenge if you try to lead those guys to world domination. I'm either going to do that or I will start my own kingdom. One of those two. I'm not so sure yet. I will just let maybe you guys decide. Or maybe I will come up with any way on how to play that game during the playthrough. Okay, so as I said, I don't want to talk for an eternity. Let's quickly check the options. These are the settings I'm going to play with. If you know Perisno, then you probably know that or that these settings don't really matter too much because there is a hard mode. And if you activate the hard mode, you cannot change any of these settings anyway. So everything will be set to the difficulty or to the highest difficulty. Okay, and a few words about my previous Perisno playthrough. You may have seen that, and you may have also seen that it was my goal to lead Geldor to world domination. This is one of those underdog factions. They only start with one castle, and it's very hard to lead them to world domination. And when I ended the playthrough, Geldor was strong enough. Geldor was like the strongest faction. We pretty much crushed everyone. And then I had to stop the playthrough for a few reasons. One is a personal reason. I just didn't have the time anymore. The second reason is I played Perisno 0.9 as soon as it came out and there were still a few bugs. Like the game was crashing and you lost skill points when your horse died in battle and you know, stuff like that. So this is the reason why I stopped that playthrough. And because Geldor was already the strongest faction anyway. You don't really have to conquer the whole world all the time. I mean, as soon as your own faction is like the strongest faction anyway, then it doesn't really make much sense to continue because you're just going to crush everything. So this time it will be my own kingdom, or it will be that I will join that new faction. I'm not going to spoil it too much because maybe you haven't played Perisno yet. So there is like a hidden faction that you can uncover when you play the game. So maybe I will join it. I'm not so sure right now. And to make it even harder, there is one more thing I'm going to do, and that's the last thing before we start. There is one more thing I will do. I will never retreat in any battle. So if someone catches me off guard, an army that I have no chance against, I will never retreat. So I will never retreat in order to change the battlefield, and I will never retreat if I'm about to lose a fight. Because if you lose your whole army, that might be interesting as well, right? For the playthrough. So I guess, without further ado, let's click on Play Perisno and start a new journey. That's going to take a long time, guys. That's going to take a very long time. Welcome to the land of Perisno. You can pause and read that if you want. It basically just says, be aware, that's going to be hard. Okay, let's click on continue. These are some settings that you cannot change afterwards. And because I'm using hard mode, that means I cannot cannot disable Fog of War anyway. And to be honest, I really don't know what true proficiency level is. I mean, I could go on easy, or I could just leave it at standard. Since this is more easy, I will leave it at standard. To be 100% honest, I don't really 100% know what that is. But since that is easier, I will not you know, change that settings. Okay, hard mode. A few things about hard mode. Maybe you were wondering what that does. Hard mode locks all these settings that we just saw, like damage to player and combat speed and damage to friends. It will lock everything at the maximum settings. It will enable the Fog of War, and it will enable skill point loss in battle. So if I get knocked unconscious during a battle, there is a chance, a very high chance, that I will lose skill points. So this is what hard mode does. Let's click on continue. And this is something new in Perisno 0.9 as well. You can now... I mean, it's just some new pictures. It's just more appealing to the eye. You're a man and you're a woman. If you know me, you know that I will play a woman. And I will play... actually, I'm not so sure. I mean, a giant playthrough is something that has been interesting for quite a while for me, but I'm not going to do that because I've seen giant ladies, and to be honest, they don't really look very nice. Like, when I see a girl, that girl has to be beautiful. At least, if I have to play that girl. So, I will go with either a human or an elf. Or should I play as a dwarf? I never really played as a dwarf before. And to be honest, I probably shouldn't. Because I just said that girls have to be beautiful. And dwarven girls are not that beautiful either. So I guess I will either go with a human or an elf. I will probably I will just go with the elf. Okay, so there is a lot to do here. There's a lot to do here. And... where were you born? In a land far from Perisno. It seems like I cannot change that. People told me in the last playthrough, yeah, you could have checked the customized start in Perisno, but maybe I cannot select that now. So maybe elfish is not. Maybe can I do that as a human? Yeah, see, as a human I can do that. So these are some new starts that Perisno added. So you know what? I will actually go with one of those. A small village on Perisno's western coast, or a cold island far to the north. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that option gives you another companion. So I cannot do anything right now. Like, people usually tend to pick that because like that you can change all these things to your liking, and you can see how your own character, you know, changes if you just select everything here. But you know what? Why not start in a cold island far to the north? What do we have? Gold renown, a lot of iron flesh and power strike, weapon master, weapon draw, some riding training. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I cannot change it anyway. So let's just go with the cold island far to the north. I think that's it, right? Wait, I cannot even select my. Wait a second. Did I? I should be able to choose the appearance of my character, right? Upon returning to your homeland, much respect for you was lost after returning without Thorsten. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why did I get that dialogue? That I returned without someone? Okay, who cares? Let's just start. Realistic saving people, like basically everyone, suggests not to play on realistic saving because people told me about save game corruption. That if your save game gets corrupted, you're basically done for. But I will still play on realistic saving just because save game corruption never happened to me and I always back up my saves. So I will play on realistic saving because that makes it even harder than it already is. Okay. A lot of talking, I'm sorry. If you know me, you already know the name I'm going to play with. Marie d'Artois. Maybe you've played Anno 1404. That's a lovely girl from that series. And for some reason that name is still in my heart. I don't really know why. Okay, so this is going to take quite a long time. So I might cut it out, because that's going to take like 10 minutes. I might cut it out, and I have to think about what I'm going to select here very carefully. Because if you decide to play on hard mode with realistic saving and not being able to retreat, there is a lot of things you should think of. So give me a second and I will quickly build my character. And a few minutes later, I think I'm done. In the beginning of any Warband mod, it's pretty important, I think, to have a lot of pathfinding, because pathfinding makes you faster on the world map. And since I'm not going to allow myself to retreat, I have to be able to run away from everyone. Like, pretty much everyone is able to kill you in the beginning. So you need a lot of speed on the world map to be able to run away from those guys. So this is why I have 3 pathfinding. I have some surgery, which is very nice as well, because I don't want my people to die all the time. And some other stats which are important as well. Like some weapon master, some power strike, some iron flash. You know, so some basic skills for the beginning. That should be enough. That will be my character. Let's click on done. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can still create my character. That's going to take another 10 minutes. So give me some time and I will quickly create the Marie d'Artois, which will go that way in a few seconds and shape the future of Perisno. Give me a sec. And there she is. Beautiful Marie d'Artois, ready, as I said, to shape the future. Let's, I guess, start without further ado. Click on done.
Disembark from your ship in disgrace.
And start the journey. Let's click on continue. And here we go again. Okay, so I don't really know what happens. Or I don't really know what happened in the past. Because you are now here with Huck. Let me just talk to that guy. We are cowards. To have run this shame, I cannot live with it. Men can change their fortunes, we can change ours. Fuck. I just want to have some bloody honor again. We'll live as cowards now. Yeah, just you wait. Yeah, we could have... I have to talk to that guy. I think that guy maybe becomes my companion. So I have to talk nicely to him. We are cowards now. Yeah, I know. We can redeem ourselves. Or ourselves. Let us find a way to defeat Atheling Swavar to avenge Thorsen's death. Let us try then. I do not wish to talk with anyone here. Let us be off as soon as you're ready. And we'll do... Talk to Chief what happened, then we'll be off. To bring honor... Goodbye and good luck on your own, no. See, Huck joins your party. As far as I'm aware... It's not the best companion that you can have, but still it is another companion, and companions are pretty important in Warband. And I do see that some life has been added to that start, because in Perisno 0.8 there was actually no one running around right here, and now we actually have some life here. Yeah, I have to talk to that guy now. He might kill me instantly. I still remember that start. And he will attack me, I think. And as I said, I don't really know what happened in the past. It seems like we left someone to die. We ran away from a big battle. So now we return to our homeland in shame. Let's just talk to that guy first. Kvensen. Where is Thorsen? He died bravely. I could not save him. Very good question. Yeah, I could not save him. And you did not die with him like a true Kingsman. He's dead and courageous. You're living and cowardly. Yeah, he's going to attack me now. Come on, die! Ugh, that's what you get. Kvensen knocked unconscious. See, he only got knocked unconscious, so he's fine. Don't worry. He's fine. Okay, this is, I think, the guy that you have to talk to in order to progress with the game. But I will first take a look around, because this is, as I said, a custom start in Perisno. So I want to take a look around before I start. Hello, Helga. Oh, where's Angvar? Where's my husband? Oh, that's the wife. He died bravely, Helga. Yeah, seems like she does not wish to talk any further about that. Okay, I'm quickly going to, as I said, take a look around. I know that you have to talk to that guy in order to continue. Hello, merchant. Good day, I'm a merchant from the south. What can I do? I want to trade, show me your wares. This is the trading screen. Yeah, I know how the trading screen works. Caped Bernie. Like I have the money for that. I'm probably right in front of it, but I only have 220 orums, so that's not going to work. Yeah, I don't really have the money for anything. Well, nothing lately, yeah. I just thought maybe I could get some good rumors, but obviously not. Hello, I have no words for you, coward. I can drop that spear, I don't need that right now. Let me quickly go say hi to that girl as well if I can. No, I can't. I don't really know how you call these things in, like, programming language, but I just like to call them invisible barriers. Because I cannot get to that girl. My god, a new sun is rising. And a new warrior has been born. Yeah, she might not look like much, but just you wait. Just you wait. Okay, you're the same guy probably, right? Yeah. Okay, nothing I can do right here, so let's go back to that guy, talk to him, and tell him that he died. Well, there's nothing we can do. Let's just do it. I think I even get the chance to admit that we ran away. Or maybe to say, yeah, like, we don't know what happened. Hi there, Chief of Hül Fallman. Well, I see Kvensen has a spear in his throat. Yeah, that's the guy who just talked to me. I cannot blame you for his death, as he challenged you, exactly. However, you're one of 2 survivors on Torsten's raid. 2 Torsten's raid. Tell me what happened. Well, a Valor Atheling attacked us. And to scout, go ahead. He wasn't there upon a return. Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. I'm going to tell the truth, I guess. Admit cowardice. You gain honor. You disgust me. Lost item Winter Warrior outfit. You do not deserve the very cloth on your back. Spits. I will give you another chance. Do not act... I'm sorry, I cannot really read. Do not act such a coward again, or you'll find me less lenient. You must avenge Torsten's death. Yep, you will now give me the quest to sail and kill Atheling Svavar. New quest taken, kill Svavar and avenge him. Thank you for giving me this chance, I will not fail. Yeah, it could be pretty cold after a while, so I guess let's just leave. Can I steal your clothes? No, I can't. I guess it's time for us to depart now. Hello, Hook. So, do you want me back yet? Welcome back, my friend. Good, give me a few moments to prepare. Yeah, now he joined my party. Could we... Wait a second. You are already my party, right? Can we leave now? Cannot leave now. Wait a second. Could you please let me leave? You ready to leave? Yep, let me be off. Let's go. I can basically go anywhere. I can basically go to all the bigger factions. To be honest, I like starting in Murdenhole. Because there is a pretty easy tournament there. That might be some easy money for us early on. It doesn't really matter too much. To be honest, it doesn't really matter too much. I guess I will just start in Murdenhole. Yeah, we have traveled through the Drachen Highlands. Approach the town of Murdenhole. You can read that again. Pause it and read it if you want. And here we are. Here we are. This is where it starts. Let's take a look around. This is Fog of War, by the way. Looks pretty empty right now, right? Except for that freelancer outpost. But this is it, everyone. This is the world map of Perisno. We have to discover everything ourselves because of the Fog of War. There is maybe a tournament here. Where am I? Here I am. You're now viewing... Yeah, I know. This is the map. Murdenhold should be right here. Yeah, there it is. There is probably... There is no tournament. So this is... sad. Because that tournament is actually not too hard. But who cares? That's not too important right now. Here we are. The problem is we don't really have any money right now. Like, we only have 220 orums, so I'm not going to get very far here. And in order to make... Oh, I don't even have clothes. Well, there is one place where it's not really important if you have clothes or not. Because there is the arena. Maybe I could make some quick cash right here. Probably not, because they're going to destroy me in seconds, but I will try it nevertheless. Yeah, there's no tournament here. Yeah, I already know that. I'm clicking that away quite fast because I've seen those messages like 20,000 times by now. Okay. Wait a second. About the melee fights. Wait a second. Are there any tournaments? Forneron, Vinica, Freising. Okay, Freising. There is a tournament in the vicinity. But the Freising tournament is pretty hard compared to the tournament here in Murdenhall. Yeah, and the other tournaments are not really interesting right now. I might travel to Freising and give it a try, but probably not. You know what? Let's just join the melee fight. Let's just see what we can do. I see that people are shooting at me instantly. Ouch! What the heck? I didn't even see that guy. We're off to a bad start. My god. Hello there. Come on! That was a bad start. That was a pretty bad start. That was a pretty bad start. I've only killed a single guy. You know what? Let me try that again. I at least want to be able to kill like maybe 5 or 6 people. To at least see if I get some decent amount of... What the heck? Yeah, both of them are attacking me. There's nothing that you can do. As you can see, they're not attacking each other. If you've played Warband before, you might know that. There are, I don't know, like 5 or 6 people in the arena right away. And if 2 of them decide to ally or to ally against you, there's just nothing you can do. They will just crush you. So I just have to survive like the first 5 seconds, and now I guess... Oh, that guy's shooting at me. And now it should be a little bit easier. As you can see, I think 2 guys are allied again. But he managed to kill one of those. Okay, let me see. That looks better. So the worst part is almost over. Yeah, I should be able to kill some people now. So I can at least kill 5 people, and I want to see how much money you get. Maybe if I get some decent money here, I might be in the arena for a while to at least earn some money, because 220 orums is not really much, obviously. I won't be able to do much with that. A pretty good way early on to get some new people is to go to the ransom broker here in Perisno, because unlike other Warband mods, the ransom broker here in Perisno actually sells slaves. That's a very good way to get new people early on, if you don't want to recruit in nearby towns. 10 opponents, yeah, come on, we can do better than that, right? The problem is I'm not really dealing much damage right now. Usually in the late game you are able to one-shot people in the arena with a 2-handed weapon, but not with my skills. Not with my skills. Yeah, shield guys are somewhat dangerous. Yeah, especially if more people come. Suck and boom. 40. Let me just see what I can do. Oh, got it. Let me just see if I can at least earn some money here. I don't really think you earn much money. Like in other Warband mods, you do earn a lot more, but in Perisno, I think you don't really get much money in the arena. Ouch. Which is fine. Come here. I'm ready for you. 17. Maybe I could go to 20. I think 20 is probably the next limit to receive more money. Yeah, I should have been more cautious. And I got 19, obviously. Okay, how much money do I get? 80 orums. Well. Yep. That's how we start. I should have... Yeah, Hick in my army. I'm still completely naked. And there's a reason, by the way, why I chose to go for 2 surgery right off the bat. Because if you have a skill of 2 anywhere, you're going to give a +1 bonus to the highest party member. So let's just say that I have 2 surgery and Hook has 5 surgery. Then we would actually have 6 surgery because Hook's 5 surgery would count plus my +1 because I have 2 skill in surgery. You're going to see that these bonuses are going to add. Like, I have +2 when I reach 5, and I think when I have 8, I have +3. I'm not really sure. We're going to see that. We're going to see that very, very soon. And you know what? Before I start traveling around, attacking bandits and doing quests, and maybe going to Freising, which is right here, and attending the tournament, maybe, I think I'm going to end the first episode right here. The first episode is always a little bit of talking, the character creation, a little bit of backstory, and some words about what you're going to do in that playthrough. And that's what I just did. And this is it, guys. This is where I'll end the first episode. Next episode, I will accept quests to kill bandits, and I will go to Freising probably. And attend the tournament. I'm probably not going to spend any money in that tournament because I will lose probably. But you never know. Let's just try, I guess. This is where I'll end it. We'll see each other next episode. And until then, everyone, that's going to be a long journey. Until then, everyone, farewell.